My husband told me he settled for me.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, this video is probably one of the most important video you're gonna hear. Please do not skip it, because apparently we have a lot of people, especially men, going into marriage with the wrong reason, and they are here on the internet confessing how they pretty much settle for the partner. You cannot make this thing up, so that's why it's important to be at your best before you start dating. That way you can attract the people that are meant for you. So please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.
I was a single mom of 2 when I met my husband. My husband is 9 years older than me. I was 33 when we got married. I'm 41 now. My kids are grown and out of the house now too. My husband got drunk and revealed terrible things that I wish I just didn't know. He married me because he didn't want to die alone. He only had 2 relationships, 3 total if you include me. He's not attracted to women that look like me. He said I'm overweight and he was very underwhelmed by my appearance, but he learned to love me on the inside, because even though I'm ugly on the outside...
Ugly is the word he said.
Even though I'm ugly on the outside, I'm so beautiful on the inside, and that's what makes me different from the other girls. And the way he said that to me, he made it sound so genuine, like he was saying something so sweet and romantic to me. But it's like, dude, don't you realize you just called your wife ugly? Like, wow, what? I cried so much that night. He did apologize since that happened, but I can't get out of my head that my husband thinks he's too good for me. He also said in no world he thought he would ever marry a single mum and basically be a cuck and be a dad to someone else's kids. But he said he didn't want to die alone and I was his only option, so he took on my baggage. I think my husband thinks he deserves better because he's not overweight and more financially stable than most guys. I feel like he thinks he deserves a hot 22-year-old girl with no kids. But it does hurt me that he thinks I'm ugly and he just married me because he didn't want to die alone. I've had people tell me to get over it and everyone settles, but I have a hard time believing that every married couple settles.
Did they become my girl for perfect attendance, or was it because of a connection? So I settled with who was consistent. But you were never emotionally there. Yeah, and so we a lot of times let our hearts settle where there is no expectation. So we love who questions us the least. We love who challenges us the least. We love who demands from us the least. Oh, that's a good girl right there.
When I heard this, it reminded me of the motto for the show Survivor. What is it? Outplay, outlast, outwit. You don't want to be with a man because you were the only one that would allow the level of disrespect that he gave you. You don't want to be with a man because you have taken your time over the years and chased every woman off. You fought this one here in the street. You called this one and talked to her at the job. Like, you don't want an exhausted, tired man that's like, you know what? Woo! I put this woman through the ringer. Writing all those long Facebook posts about how we've been through our ups and downs, and the downs was just him cheating on you multiple times, you taking him back. You don't want it like this. You don't want an exhausted man that you have to finally drag to the altar, who's like, you know what? Nobody else is going to ever put up with all this, but she did. She's a real one. It's sad that there are so many women out there who will take this kind of exhausted man, who will take a man who has cheated on them for years and years and years, and he's finally like, you know what? Woo! I have done everything I ever wanted to do while I was with you, but now I'm finally tired, and it's time to give somebody a ring. And you're still here, so let's just go ahead and give it to you. You don't want the kind of love that has tested you repeatedly, that has disrespected you repeatedly, that requires you to pretend that you don't see all the blatant signs that are there. Because you know that if you see them, you'll have to say something, and then you have to make a decision that you're not ready to make about leaving him. You don't want to act like you don't see him putting his phone underneath the pillow and sleeping with it like that at night. You don't want to act like all of a sudden he's secretive about his passcode. You don't want to have to play dumb in order to stay with a man. And just because you get a man, because he finally, after everything he put you through, he's finally like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and be with you. You haven't won anything. He's still not a prize, and you still didn't win. The kind of man that you get after years of sacrificing your self-esteem, your self-respect, your dignity is simply not worth having.
This might seem sad, but it's really not as sad as it's going to sound. But I do think that the next woman that I settle down with is going to be for coping convenience, because I feel like the love of my life has been and gone already. But that's just how I feel right now.
This doesn't sound sad at all, but it does sound selfish, because the option to remain single has always been there. I hope this video goes viral and every woman that you entertain moving forward knows this is how you feel. I hope she doesn't end up with you for 6 months or a year and wondering why don't you love her if she did something wrong. Come to find out, it was you all along. Poor thing is competing in a rigged game. The winner's already been chosen. These are the kind of men that want to waste your time. You're being dishonest with the internet, but will you be dishonest with her? And you want to play the victim? You want sympathy? Talking about it may sound sad. No, it sounds selfish. If you've ever needed proof before that some men will knowingly waste your time, this man is it. He's telling you he's already met the love of his life and lost it, so he's going to settle for you. I'm sure this man genuinely believes that he's a good guy. You're going to give the woman the gift of settling for her? Oh, you angel. What are you doing walking around outside without your wings?
I just don't understand why people get with people that they don't actually admire physically. And I'm talking about men, man. Like, a man will get with a woman that got a little booty, but he's fascinated by big booties. Why didn't you just get with a chick that got a big booty? Why you get with this little booty girl and you like big booty girls, and now you with the little booty girl and you always staring at the big booty girl? Y'all be getting with women that don't physically appeal to y'all. You get with them, but then you desiring another woman that's physically more of what you want. Why not? I don't understand that. Like, y'all people be settling, bro. Like, I don't understand that. Like, people really be settling. And it's not about physicality, but a lot of men are physical. And I've noticed many men, if you look at who they're married to or who they're in a relationship with, they never look like the women that they're after, that they desire physically. They never look like those women. So I'm like, why don't y'all just get with a woman that fits that physical criteria? Why get with someone that doesn't? You just end up cheating on them with that type of woman. It doesn't make sense. I'm not saying that physicality is everything. All I'm saying is, why get with a person that is not what you desire physically? It doesn't make sense. Meet you someone that has the mental and the physical that you like. Y'all meeting people that have the mental but not the physical, then you cheat on them for a girl that has the physical that you like. Or you'll get with a woman that got the physical but not the mental that you like, but then you go cheat on someone with the mental. I just don't get it. Take your time and take your time, because if you take your time, you'll meet somebody with that body you like and the mind you like. Y'all get with people that's missing one or the other, and then you cheat and you just be just nasty, just cheating, just disgusting.
This is 100% correct. And the reason is that there is a clear disconnect between what women and men value in relationship and partnership. A lot of times as women, we hear a man say he's settled, and we look at his wife or his girlfriend and we think she's so amazing and she's such an amazing partner because she checks off all of these boxes that we were taught as women that we should be as partners and, wives and girlfriends. But the reality is that those things that we were taught that we should be are not always in alignment with what men want and what they place a high value on. It's hard to hear, but it's true. So while we may exceed everybody else's expectations for the type of woman that man should be able to attract and be with, because we don't check off the few boxes that he places on a higher premium, he's going to look at us and feel like he's settled.
That's your question. Are you in love with your wife?
No.
Me either. What?
I don't believe in that shit anyway. It's overrated.
No.
Listen.
Then why?
Listen.
Okay.
See?
Y'all need to explain that shit to me now. I had a feeling. No, I'm not in love with my wife.
Why?
I don't even know her.
All my relationship with my wife is a relationship with myself. I'm just discovering parts of me, bro.
Yeah. Mm.
We're lying to ourselves so fucking much to hold up this story or this ideal, the fantasy, without, as opposed to just really fucking dealing with what's there and accepting it to the best of your ability.
I understand this. Now, how do you get women to understand that? You get them to bow out of the fantasy.
You get them to, by you bowing out.
My wife thinks she's in love with me, probably. If someone asked her, she'd say yeah.
It's a buzzword. It's a concept that's been propagated, like in love, that we've adopted and creates an unrealistic expectation that we look for, and when it's not present, we feel something is wrong.
Yeah,
Ladies, y'all ever seen a really attractive man? I'm talking about tall, dark, handsome, you know, financially stable, and he with a real unattractive woman. Or not to say it like that, I mean, like, for lack of better words, like a woman that's not conventionally attractive, because I'm not here to tear down anybody, honestly. But I mean, come on now. If we being honest here, this is America. We've heard and said worse. If y'all ever wanted that, y'all have to think about how a lot of men think, right? A lot of men have this unspoken, you know, thing they live by. Like, and I feel like us women do it too if you smart, right? A lot of men will go for the woman that likes them instead of the woman that they like, right? So I'm gonna put it like this. That's why a lot of men have side bitches, but they're not gonna leave Respucia at home. You know what I'm saying? So the woman at home is head over heels in love with them. They know that they can always run back to her no matter what they do. They can keep doing the same shit over and over again and still convince her it was a mistake. You know what I'm saying? They know that, you know, she not gonna question them, or maybe if she does, she may get mad, but, you know, she'll accept the bare minimum for them to get their foot back in the door. You know, they know that that's everlasting. They want the family life for the look and the image, and they just feel like their biological clock was ticking, and they want to marry this bitch. And honestly, it's cheaper to keep it if they done had kids with her and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They got that family life at home for when they want to play house with their wife. But on the side, they got the bitch that they really like, or they still in love with an ex from the past, the one that got the good coochie, the one that's a hoe, but, you know, that doesn't look well to bring around the family functions and bring to the work conventions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, a lot of these men will settle for a woman that they're not even attracted to physically, emotionally, or nothing like that. That's why you see so many women in these relationships with these men that always complain and crying and wonder why because he probably don't even like you. And honestly, you can grow to love someone, but that don't mean you still like them. You can love somebody you're not attracted to. Like, honestly, sometimes y'all just good women and they just don't want to let y'all go. Y'all once in a lifetime, or they found them a good dummy. That's how men be thinking. This, y'all be, I cook, I clean, I this and I this, and he treats you like trash because he doesn't like you. Boom. You know what I'm saying? The girl he really liked, he still, it should have been you. You should have been my wife. You should have had my baby girl back. You should have seen all my inboxes that I got around Mercury retrograde. Stop playing with me. These men be in full-blown marriages, relationships, and then you have the women that be the good women that be sitting at home. He pays my bills. Well, at least he does this. Well, at least he does that. Your man out here eating people's ass and coming to the door and giving you a French kiss. Not a peck, bitch. You know, so, I mean, that really...
Hi guys, let's talk about the difference between a man who settles for you and a man who truly wants to be with you. Because trust me, there is a big difference and it shows in how they treat you. A man who settles for you doesn't want to actually be with you. He just does not want to be alone. And here's how you're going to know. He's going to be emotionally unavailable and dismissive of your feelings. He's going to blame you for everything, even when it's clearly his own issues. He's going to be inconsistent. One moment he might be hot, one moment he might be cold. And then the worst of all, he's going to resent you for being in a relationship he don't even want to be in. You'll feel like you're constantly walking on eggshells around him. And in his frustration, girl, that's not even about you. It's about his own unhappiness, but instead of addressing it, he's going to take it out on you. Now, let's talk about the man who genuinely wants to be with you. He's not going to be settling. He chooses you every single day. His words align with his actions. He listens to you, validates your feelings, and works through conflict with you, not against you. He wants to grow with you. He celebrates your wins, and he's going to support you through your struggles. Most importantly, you're going to feel safe to express yourself, safe to be vulnerable, and safe to just be you. Here's the truth though. A man who doesn't want to be with you is going to drain you of your energy, and a man who does is going to pour into you. So pay attention to how you feel in his presence, because that's going to tell you everything that you need to know about that relationship.
So guys, you heard the whole video, and honestly I just still can't believe it. So that's why it's important like I said in the beginning of the video, as a lady, before you get into the dating scene, to just take care of yourself. Make sure you are okay mentally, physically, and emotionally. That way you can attract the men that have the same vibration as you, that want the same thing you want, that are attracted to you physically too, because attraction for men in a relationship is a very big thing. Men can lie to you and tell you how, they don't care. They do care. They do care. And please be careful out here. Like and subscribe for more.